The Ahmadiyya Muslim Community USA launched a new initiative this Ramadan known as the Open Mosque Project. The aim of the program was to invite the public to the mosques and share with them the iftar dinner. Most of the community's 70 chapters participated in the event. Many public officials, including U.S. congressmen and congresswomen, attended the events. Law enforcement officials also attended most of the gatherings throughout the U.S. All of the guests were appreciative for the invitations and enjoyed their company with fellow Muslims during this blessed month of Ramadan. MTA News caught up with some of the guests from Miami, Florida, Silver Spring, Maryland, and Manassas, Virginia.
It's wonderful for the mosque to open its doors and let people see what Islam is, to meet the people, to put a face, personal face in the neighborhood on who your neighbors are and get to know each other.
This year's theme of sacrifice as well as sensitivity towards others needs to be an ongoing theme internationally, because we really do need to reflect on our own struggles and our own sacrifices, and we also need to continue to be sensitive towards others, and accepting of others' beliefs as they may differ from our own. But there is a common thread that brings us all together, and that is that we are people of faith.
So anybody that wants to stop by for prayers or stop by for a meal, you guys are always welcoming, and then also just going out in the community. So I think that's really, it's very rare. A lot of times Muslim communities tend to be very insular and they sort of only deal with each other and maybe occasionally sort of reach out, but you guys had this ethic of reaching out, connecting to communities and social justice, which I think is really important.
And I appreciate the fact that the inclusivity of love and no hatred, those factors are very critical. The elements of forgiveness I always speak of as being one of the most important aspects of Islamic culture.
This is a place that practices what most religions only preach. This is a place of love, of harmony, of beauty, where they bring people together in harmony. And so it's great to be here.
I did fast all day to see exactly how that works, and that turned out great. And then last thing I got to say is the food was excellent. So yeah, it was a great time.
I like the part where Ahmadiyyan philosophy and religion teaches tolerance, and I feel bad for the animosity towards Ahmadiyyans in many countries, including Pakistan, and I hope that people will open their eyes towards it.
The forces for peace and harmony and togetherness are much more stronger than the forces that divide us. And the main obstacle of that is ignorance, just not being aware of how other people think and live and feel. So I sit inside, I've read the Quran once, I want to read it again. So many commonalities with the Bible, the Quran, and what people learn when they come to events like this is how much we have in common again, and what separates us. And just walking through the door and meeting people, I'm always overwhelmed by the courtesy and kindness that I receive here. And I hope to be associated for many years and be back again and again for open houses and other events, and enjoy all the hospitality that you all offer to anybody who walks in.
Mahnur Wasim, MTA News, USA Studios.